Honestly, it's just like, I can't waste my time on this stuff. I could like keep going with this forever. Like, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, I don't want to do that. Like, it's totally liberating. Like, I like not having to do all these things that I think I should do and just do what I think works for me at this particular time. And guess what? It could change. Things are always changing in my business. Hey friends, it's Quenby, the Grateful Queen, here on YouTube. And today's video is about reseller tasks that I am no longer doing. Why am I no longer doing with them? I've just realized that these are things that are no longer working out in my business. I'm not getting the payoff that I want from them, or they take too much time. So I have some notes. There are some things that I've changed in my business recently that I want to tell you about, and maybe it'll give you the permission not to have to do things that are no longer working and serving you in your business currently. If you happen to be new here, hi and welcome. I'm Quenby, the Grateful Queen, here on YouTube, and my channel's all about reselling online. You'll see lots of thrift hauls and mystery unboxings and yard sale vlogs, some retail arbitrage, all that stuff, and we would love to have you as part of our community here on the channel, so please consider subscribing. Okay, so I am a part-time reseller. Right now, I sell on two platforms, eBay and Poshmark. The reason I'm saying right now, you guys, is because if you followed me for any amount of time, you know that I really like to experiment in my business. I like to try new things. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Mercari, so maybe I'll look at that. Also, Thredup I might start selling, so I'm always trying out different things. I think it's important. I've been reselling for 8 years, and you need to keep it interesting and exciting, and you need to be able to change and adapt. So here are some things that I've been doing differently in my business that I want to talk to you all about. Okay, this first one, I'm really shocked that I'm going to be sharing it with you. I'm surprised that I've made this choice, but I'm trying something new, and that is I have quit offering free shipping on eBay. For me, I've been selling on eBay for 8 years. And when I first started, I was selling baby clothes. I was selling my son's clothes, and he's 8, gonna be 9 soon. And I sold everything for $4.99 with $4.99 shipping. That was just like the way I was doing it. I was having a lot of success back then. And then eBay really came down on sellers really wanting people to offer free shipping, because free shipping is really popular on lots of online sites right now. And so I got on board and I started offering everything for free shipping. And I have been doing that now, you guys, for like years of offering free shipping. Recently, and I mean really recently, I stopped offering free shipping on eBay. And here's why. It has a lot to do with returns. Another thing I have quit doing and I am not going to offer is free returns on eBay. That came out in 2019 when they're like, not only do we want you to accept return sellers, but also free returns. I'm not doing it. The reason I started charging shipping for the first time in years is I get a lot of returns on eBay. I'm primarily a clothing seller. I do some kids, I do some men's, but it's mostly women's. And when I did my taxes for 2019, you guys, I realized that I had $824 of returns for the year 2019. What is the number one reason for the returns from buyers on eBay for me? Doesn't fit. Almost every single return I had, I'm sure I made a few mistakes, but almost every single return I had, whether the buyer identified this or not, does not fit. So if I offer free shipping, I pay to ship it out to them. If they get the item and it just doesn't fit, they're not happy, even though I put the measurements on and I take lots of really clear, detailed pictures and they send it back, I'm out the shipping that it costs to send it to them, and I'm also out when they send it back to me, that shipping. So I'm experimenting with charging $2.99 for anything that goes first class in my business, and it feels really good. I will tell you though that I've always charged $8 shipping if it's a priority, because I send things out in priority padded flat rate envelopes and it cost me $7.55. I'll report back on that, but it feels like a really good change. If you're like a Poshmark seller, you haven't had to deal with that, but I'm no longer offering free shipping. I'm just too frustrated. I don't think it's, and what I've noticed is I don't think it's changed that I'm getting sales. My sales are actually up right now. They're higher than they've been in a long time. I'm filming this in May 2020. Another thing that I am not offering anymore is one-day shipping. You know, I love eBay. It's like still my main platform. I have nothing, I'm not coming down on eBay, being negative on eBay at all. I totally love it. I plan to continue selling on it. But some of the things that they have been suggesting and encouraging sellers to do, like free returns, I'm not doing. 1-day shipping, I'm not doing. 1-day shipping is a lot of pressure on the seller, because what I've noticed is sometimes even if I do ship it in 1 day, it depends when it gets to the post office, when they scan it, and I feel like it's just too much pressure on myself that I'm offering 1-day shipping and I'm telling people like as soon as they buy, it's gonna go out that day or the next business day. Most of the time I do that anyway, but I don't like the pressure of it, so I've just decided to alleviate that pressure. What do you guys do around shipping? Do you do 1-day shipping? Like on Poshmark, they don't guarantee 1 day or next day shipping. The buyer has 2 to 3 days to send it out. So it feels really good not to offer 1-day shipping. And again, I don't offer free returns. I'm not offering free shipping, and I'm not offering next day shipping, and it hasn't affected my sales so far at all. I'll keep you posted on that. Another thing that I'm no longer doing in my business that I was doing for quite a long time is steaming everything. Do you guys do this? So a while back I bought a steamer. I really like the steamer. It's linked in my description section from my Amazon affiliate links down below. If you want a steamer, it's super great. There was a while on here where in my business I was steaming every single item. I just decided, hey, I believe that your pictures are your most important part of your listing. Clear, distraction-free, really nice pictures, because the buyer does not get to go into the store and try your items on and touch the fabric. They really rely on your photos. So my logic was, I want the very best photos I can have, so I'm going to steam absolutely everything. And for a while I was doing that, and yes, the pictures looked great. There were no wrinkles. Everything was perfect looking, as perfect as it can be. But I did not notice that it's made any difference in my sales, whether the listing is perfectly steamed, zero, like wrinkle-free, awesome, or whether it has a few wrinkles in it. And it's super time consuming. For me, I would get my hanging rack out with everything I was gonna photograph. I would steam everything, then photograph it. It just took way too long. So I am no longer steaming. Here's the exception. If something really needs to be steamed, like if it's a pair of J. Jill wide leg linen pants and they are so wrinkly and I go to take the picture and it looks bad, yes, I will steam it. Actually, what I'll usually do lately is I'll hang it on a hanger, put it up for a couple days, and then usually when I go back, it's wrinkle free. But there are occasions like certain fabrics, like a viscose rayon or a linen, or if it's a really expensive item, like if it's a 100% silk designer dress and I think I'm gonna try and charge $100 for it, oh yes, I'm gonna do everything I can to get that $100, so I am gonna steam. But for just basic everyday sales, I am no longer steaming. Be sure to let me know in the comments as I'm going through these things, what do you do?
Oh, you must subscribe to Grateful Queen.
And you guys, something that I think is really important to say is that these are just choices that I am making currently in my own business. I really trust each one of you to figure out what works for you in your business. These are just what I'm doing. It's information. You can take it and leave it. You can let us know in the comments if something else is really working for you. But I trust you to make the best decisions for your business based on your unique circumstances that you can. This is just what's working for me right now. Okay, continuing right along. Another thing that I am no longer doing in my reselling business is taking extra care to wrap things like a gift or beautifully or whatever. So especially on Poshmark, I notice this is a trend. I have not seen it much on eBay in all these years, but on Poshmark, it's very common for a seller to like wrap their gift in tissue paper, put a bow on it, put a card in, all this stuff. And I shop a lot on Poshmark, and while I do appreciate that when it comes in, it's not essential for me. What I care most about in my business as a seller and in my experience of shopping on Posh or eBay, I just want the item to be as described. I just want to be happy with the item. I do not need personally like those extra touches of the wrapping. Again, if that's something you do because it brings you joy or it's bringing you a bunch of repeat customers and it works for you, fantastic. I totally support you doing that. But for me, I am not doing any of that. I store my inventory in a plastic poly mailer, and that's what it goes out in. I will make sure to wrap things carefully if they need to be. If they need a little cushioning in the box, I'll do that. If they need bubble wrap because it's a piece of jewelry or a pair of shoes that I don't want to get scraped up, I'll make sure it gets there safely, but I'm not doing anything fancy or special. I don't need that as a buyer, and I don't think my buyers need that. I think as long as it's clean and neat, shipped in a timely manner, and the item is coming to me as described, that's what's most important to me. So I am not wasting money or time on extra fancy packages. Again, if you do, that's awesome. I'm not doing it. Okay, and this last one has been kind of a while coming, and I'd love to hear your feedback in it. So make sure to leave a comment, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe too on your way out. I am no longer sourcing for designer jeans. So it used to be when I'd go thrifting, if I saw some of these hot, trendy designer jeans, I was picking those up and I was so excited. But here's the thing I've realized, you guys. Those designer jeans sit for me forever on both Posh and eBay. It takes a long time to sell them. They're not a quick mover. I usually want to get a high return on them because I think they're awesome. So what I'm talking about are brands like Frame or Kern Elliott, what was the other? Oh, Acne Studios, like all these like hot out of LA, trendy $300 jeans. I get so excited when I see them at like TJ Maxx yellow tag clearance sale, so I scoop them up, or at the thrift store, I'm like, yes, I got this hot trendy. They don't sell for me, or they take forever, or I end up sitting on them so long that I like take a low offer. You know what's really selling for me for denim, you guys? American Eagle Outfitters denim, 25 bucks, they move super quick. Old Navy, especially like the Sweetheart jeans or something, those sell really well for me. I sell Style & Co jeans. I sell Lucky Brand jeans, Not Your Daughter's jeans, jeans that I can pick up for like $3 to $5 at the thrift store. Those move. They move usually pretty quick. They move in the $20, $25 range, which is my goal. I am sitting on so many pairs of amazing, expensive jeans. Now, have I sold some? Sure. I've sold like a Goldie is a really hot brand, and that one is sold pretty well for me, but they do take a long time to sell. And if I'm honest, I don't usually get what I was hoping or what I thought I should get. Like they retail for $300. You'd think you can get like $75, $100. I'm usually letting them out the door for like $30 to $45. So I'm no longer buying these jeans. I mean, I'm going in thrift stores and passing by Frame denim that retail for $300, passing them right by and going for those American Eagle that I know I can get for $4 or $5 and sell for $20 to $25 really quick. I've sold all those on Poshmark, all the jeans I've had. You know what else I'm having luck with that's really surprising you guys? Juniors jeans. Like I've bought some of these mystery boxes from Thredup or Goodwill Outlet, and the Juniors jeans, I'm like, oh, I don't know, Juniors jeans, you know, they have sold so fast and so well for me. So I'm really reconsidering in the denim category what I'm picking up. So those are just some of the things. I think I could list a whole bunch more. I'll keep you posted because like I said, things do change. And again, I respect whatever it is that you choose to do in your business. And sometimes it's really helpful to get permission from another reseller to be like, you know what, girl, you don't have to steam all that anymore. Maybe that'll help you out. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye for now.